Hey guys, this is Deb. I am back again on Super Sunday. Every Sunday super, right? Today's Super Bowl Sunday. So I thought I would show you, I'm going to tape down this sheet here. I thought we would go through and create a super sampler. So, oh well, I can't find the beginning of this. Oh, there it is. I can't remember who it was that just posted not too long ago some cards using the Friendly Hello stamp set that you can get for free. So I thought that's what we would use to make a sampler. I have never really made one of those before, and I thought, oh, you know, this is perfect. I've seen other people do it, and I thought it would be a great thing for us to do together. So this is the stamp set. And again, you get this along with some designer series paper. And let me show you what that looks like. So if you place a $100 order, then you can get both the stamp set and the designer series paper for free. So let me show you what these patterns look like, and then we will go ahead and get started. So this is the designer paper that you get for free with the stamp set. The colors are Granny Apple Green, Pool Party, Pale Papaya, and Fresh Freesia. And I think there's some shaded spruce in there as well. So beautiful colors. I'm going to flip them around and show you the other side so you can see. They're quite pretty. You can see this one has the bird in it and some stripes, greenery, little berry likes, and then these are circles. So that is, you get 12 sheets. So it's 2 of each of those double-sided sheets of 12 by 12. Okay, so this is the stamp set. So, and I'm going to use 2 different ones. So I'm using this Friendly Hello for kind of the main items. And then I am using some of the color and contour. I think I used one of the greetings in here and some of the flowers. And that is it. So there we go. So what the sampler we're making is an 8x8. So you need a piece of just 8x8 cardstock, and I'm going to use white. And then you need some sort of guide, and you guys can make these. There's people online that do an awesome job explaining it. This one has 3/4 of an inch on all sides. So it's 3/4 of an inch. And then I made these little flaps here that I can put my paper in so it doesn't move. And what it allows you to do is to put easily line up all of your squares. All right. So the first thing you need is 8x8 sheet of paper, then, or cardstock. Then you're going to need some squares, and we're going to use 2 different kinds. So the first one is you're going to need a 2" by 2" square of cardstock, and you can either use 9 of those, okay, because ours is an 8x8 sampler. So you can do 9 2" by 2", or what we are going to do is we are going to do 5 2" by 2" squares of cardstock. And then you're going to do a 2" by 4¼ inch. You're going to do 2 of these. All right. So our layout's going to look a little different. So 2 that's 2" by 4¼ cardstock. And then 5 2" by 2". All right. And again, if you want them all to be the smaller squares, you just do 9 2x2s. Then we're going to layer some cardstock from the Friendly Hello free set. And those you just take 1/8 of an inch off. So these are 1/7 by 1/7. And then for the other one, it is 1/7 by 4 1/8. So again, you just take 1/8 off of everything, and that way we have a thin border, but we still have some really nice designer series paper. Okay, so that is what I wanted to show you there. So now we're going to go ahead and I am going to put my piece of cardstock. I just put it inside these holders here. And again, all this is paper wrapped around 4 strips, literally 4 strips of 8-inch paper, or yeah, 8 inches by 3/4 inch. And then I just glued them all together. And then that gives you a nice frame. Okay. Now I already started some of this so that you would not have to sit here and watch me glue it. So there we go. We have it all nice and in the brackets. And then here is the front of what I already have started. So what we're gonna do is you take these, and one of the goals I'm hoping to show you by this is how to use dimensionals to give it some height in certain areas. So it really ends up looking super nice. So we are gonna take, let me make sure I did not forget a piece. So we're going to take these and now we're just going to glue them right. We're going to take our designer series paper and we're just going to glue it right onto our cardstock. And I'm going to show you a couple that I've done here and give you an idea of a pattern. You can lay them out however you would like, but this would be a great, I totally did that wrong, you guys. I don't know what in the world I was thinking. I put glue on the cardstock instead of on the designer paper. Oh, goodness. All right, there we go. And then, of course, when I go to lay it down, I'm just going to line it right up to this blue line, and then I'm going to get a nice, even look across my page. So one thing I wanted to show you before I glue this one down is, hopefully you can see this. So I put this one up on dimensionals. I put this one up on dimensionals. So I have a little bit of height around the page. And that's, again, and you can, when you're using dimensionals, of course, you can layer those as well. So you can have some that are glued right down, do one level of dimensionals, and some of them you could even pop up on 2 if you would like. All right, so now we're going to take our other piece here and we're just going to line it up right there. And then I have another piece that I actually ran through we have a new embossing folder that is like honeycombs. And I was looking to see if I had it here in front of me, but I don't. And I ran it through that and I absolutely love it. You get lots of, this side is raised and then this is the side that's pressed in. That's actually the side we're gonna use. And we're just gonna glue that down. But I thought, oh, I should put a little bee on here. Maybe I'll have to, there's some that are like gold in the catalog and that would be kind of nice. So we are just going to glue this right down here, and then we are going to take this piece, this particular piece, and we are actually going to put it on dimensionals so that it actually raises up. So I tried to sparse them out here. So we're just going to take this and put dimensionals on the back. And you'll want to make sure that you put enough just so it doesn't, you know, sag in the middle over time. I think it was Karen that also posted a sampler that she did with some friends earlier on. And so I think that is such a great idea. And I wanted to tell you guys as we were putting this one together that I think Jody posted that there is a new kit that is a magnetic board. And I thought that magnetic board is 12 by 12. But I thought you could take one of these samplers and put it in the upper left or upper right hand corner or the middle, whatever. But there is room, if you put it onto one side, there is room that the folders that come with that kit will fit on the side. But I thought, wouldn't that be awesome? You could do an 8x8, and you could even do one that's like, you know, 3 inches by 3 inches. And then each one of those, you could take the calendar stamp that comes in the annual catalog, and you could stamp a calendar on it and then switch it out every quarter. And what a great gift that would be to like a new married couple, or even to a college student to have in their dorm room. I thought that would be super, super nice. And you could get, they're $25. So if you're not a demonstrator, you could get 4 of your friends together. You could buy 4 of them and then still get like 2 free stamp sets and some more designer series paper, and you guys could have like just a girls' night out putting those together for your kids or something like that. So, all right, so what I did, these came from the Friendly Hello, the stamp set, and this is in Shaded Spruce and this is in black. I'm just not sure which one we're going to use. Then I just punched out a bunch of elements in some vellum. I thought we'll just layer some of that on there. I took the You Are Amazing out of the Color and Contours stamp set, and then I punched it using those oval punches. And I just have a lot of other little shapes, some butterflies, some gold or silver, I'm sorry. And I did the same thing. I kind of used just 3 punches, the oval punches. I had some butterflies. There's the Butterfly Brilliance that has a whole bunch of dies in it that would be perfect. And then we have the sprig punch. This one's a slightly different sprig punch, but you could use that as well. And then I stamped some of the flowers out of the contours, and I have those. Now, what I did was I just created a whole bunch of things, and now we're just gonna put it all on here. But I might not use everything. So it's just kind of some things that I thought would look good. And then I have different kinds of ribbon here. And we're just gonna go to town. Now that we have everything on here and lined up, we no longer need our border. So we're gonna take this off so we can actually see what our page is gonna look like. But if you got an 8x8 frame, this would fit in there. And I think you can buy like 3 of those. You can get them at Joann's or Michael's, and that way they're like $5 a piece. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, I think, is put our greeting or our kind of our main sentiment. And I think I'm going to put it up here. I don't know. Thought about it over here, but I think, I don't know, that looks kind of cool. And then we have some birds. So I think we'll put the Hello Friend up here, and we'll kind of put our birds in the middle. And I just used some Stampin' Blends. For the flowers, I did actually use a marker because I don't have that color, Pale Papaya, in a blend. So I just used a marker. You could also use a sponge dauber and just sponge it on. I actually thought that would look a little bit prettier, but I ran out of time, guys. Okay, and then I have this You're Absolutely Amazing. So I think we'll put that maybe down here with some gold. So you can see all we're doing at this point is kind of figuring out where we are going to put things on our sheet. And again, then you can determine too the levels for dimensionals and where you want to put some of those items as well. And where you can kind of space it out so that you have some good kind of color or some different, you know, so it's not everything is the same color in one spot. So I think I'm going to use the black, and I think I will use the, what do you guys think? I'm thinking the purple maybe. All right, just a little more color up there. So we're just going to take a a glue dot here, and if we put it on one side of our ribbon, and then we can just kind of make it into a V here, and then we get those two sides that stick out, and then we'll just put another glue dot and we will put that right on our page here. And it can, you know, it can kind of hang off the edge, right? Because our frame's going to have a little bit of space. You want to make sure it's not maybe too far off the edge, and we'll want to keep our ribbon kind of somewhat together there. But I would love to know if you guys have made these samplers before. I'm sure many of you have. Now I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to put it up on some dimensionals too. And that way we're going to get a lot of height right on that, that top part for our sentiment to stick out. And there we go. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna take this. I do find sometimes this works really well for me and then other times it doesn't. But you know, you can jab these little dimensionals and yank them off. It really does work out kind of nicely. There we go. And now we're just gonna put this right over top and line it up over our sentiments with our ribbon sticking out. There we go. And I think I've got a little silver butterfly there, and we're just going to put that in the corner. Now, I'm probably going to put a little bit of glue on this one just because I want to make sure, since there's not really going to be anything else holding it in place. And we'll just put that in the corner. Again, as you guys see, you can do this. You can lay this out however you want, however you see fit. Doesn't really do anything, does it? All right, so I think we're just going to put our bird right there. And let's see. I don't know, guys. I got all these little things over here. So I think what we'll do, we're just gonna pop him up on some dimensionals and just call it good. Just because there's nothing underneath him there. And we'll just put it in. And again, I think it looks nice too when it kind of floats a little bit over the boxes so it doesn't look so, you know, straight, I guess. And again, just move your colors around to where you think they would look the best and coordinate as well. So I think for this one, actually just put a right, so I think what we'll do is we're going to kind of layer these two. So we're going to put just a little bit of gold with some vellum on top. So we'll put a little glue in the middle here. And oops. There we go. Maybe not too terribly much. So we'll layer those, but we're just going to take them slightly off. Can you see that? Just so you get a little bit of both showing through. And then we're going to do something kind of special with him. So we're going to leave that there. And then we will take a flower. And let's see what this might look like over here. So again, we have ribbon there already, so we probably don't want to do that. And there's nothing to say you have to put something on every single one of these, by the way. You can leave some of them, you know, by themselves there. because it is such beautiful paper that in some cases you can, yeah, just leave it. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll take a little bit of, I know what we'll do. All right, so we're going to take this and we'll put this up on dimensionals on our piece of silver, and then we're going to glue this down down here. Okay, so we're going to put it a little bit off center so that we can actually see the gold through, or silver. I keep calling it gold. Not sure why. I think I need a little more caffeine today, guys. Oops. Let's see, too much. Anyhow, I think you could make one of these. I think they'd be beautiful for Easter or, you know, a wedding, Mother's Day, you know, whatever, you know, you might be able to think of there where someone would enjoy kind of something nice they can hang, you know, in their office or in their house. I just think it's endless. And I love those new magnetic boards. I think that is going to be such a nice thing that you could, you know, get some friends together and put them together, make a page, make one for each kind of each quarter. All right. So I think we'll put something under here. I think we're going to take this piece of ribbon and put it right here. So you guys get the gist, right? I want to show you just a couple other small things, and then on here we're going to add a few kind of dimensionals, and we'll put it maybe this way here, and then we'll put this right on top. I think that might look kind of nice. Okay, so we'll use some more of our glue dots here and put those on. You know, one of the great things, I'm sure many of you probably know this more than I even, you know, all the ribbons that Stampin' Up! Does, they're all like reversible. So you never have to worry about whether you have the front or the back, right? It's just, they're all the same. Okay, now we're going to take another glue dot here and put it on the back. We're going to lay it across here. And hopefully we got some good, there we go, good coverage there. And we will put some more dimensionals on this, and we will just set it right there. Awesome. And then we'll just put this small butterfly here. And sorry, I'm trying to get some glue on that. And we'll just set it right off here, off to the side. And push that down. And we'll do the same thing. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just do maybe over here. You know what, we'll balance out the two sides. How about that? That might work out really well, actually. Okay, now I think I have enough stuff on here. And I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do next. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take some of our lovely pearls here, and we are going to put those on some of our butterflies just to dress it up. And then we'll just, we'll just press this down, and there we go. And we'll take our take your pick tool here, And we're just gonna put some of these right down the center here. And I think 3 should be plenty. There we go. And then maybe on this one, we'll do some smaller ones. And there we go. Yeah, we'll keep them consistent, right? All right. Oops. That one stuck to my finger there. All right, there we go. But isn't that, and then now we'll put this one down as well here. And then I think we will be, there we go. So we could add a little more if we wanted to. You know, there's lots of different places. Maybe we could put some sprigs along with another flower here. We also have this, which comes, this stamp set right here, which has the little dots, which I absolutely love. And you could stamp some gray. I was thinking some gray granite or some granny apple green on here. And I think that would look amazing as well. So that is a sampler. And again, we use the Friendly Hello stamp set and the designer series paper that comes with it. And again, that is free when you place a $100 order. And like I said, this would fit so nicely on one of those magnetic boards. If you decide to get 4 and do that with a friend, that would be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Would love to see any projects that you might have or that you've done doing some samplers. Those are always fun to see. And it gives us all an opportunity to kind of learn from each other. So you guys have a great Sunday, and thanks for joining. And by all means, if you have any questions, please reach out to the demonstrator who invited you, and have a great night. Thanks. Bye.